Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 631, we're going to talk about pirates. This was a pair of partners that, yes, I think it's the first partner I've had that I don't have an edged foil of. But anyway, still a good card. Commander Legends, is this the first deck of the year? I believe it is. Anyway, we have... The reason why I paired these two particular ones together is because most of their text box is identical. One's a 2/2, one's a 3/3, it's whatever. One has flying, one has menace. But when one or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponents, shares a theme. So that right there tells us with both of us, we want pirates to dealing damage to your opponents. Now notice it does not say combat damage. It just says pirates you control deal damage. Malcolm says, because Malcolm is a great name for a pirate, you get a treasure token for each opponent dealt damage. Okay. I like free lotus petals. I like free lotus petals a lot. And Breeches says, exile the top card of those opponents' libraries. You may play those cards this turn. And of course, you can spend mana or mana of any color to cast them. Not that that matters because we're going to have treasure. Treasure. So, let's talk pirates. I may have had a little more fun flavorfully with this one. Let's actually move this out of the way and get back to... We'll throw a fire diamond in there to reorient our camera. There we go. So, got to have a little bit of ramp. Fire diamond and sky diamond's got to be in there. Love that these were brought back. Is it Locket, Spectral Searchlight, and Thought Vessel. So, Thought Vessel, there may be an option for drawing a ton of cards. Maybe. We have Curious Obsession. Now, yes, it's got a pirate theme to it, and that's kind of why it's in there. This one does say deals combat damage. You may draw a card. So, and, it does have the sacrifice clause, but our whole deck is about putting pirates in the red zone. So, we have Opt, because it's another pirate-themed artwork, the thrill of possibility. Now, before I get into the pirates proper, there were some things that I just couldn't do without. You know what I'm saying? We had to have mutiny, because you put this many pirates on a ship, and there's bound to be one, right? Pirates gotta have a treasure map. It seems like I have done this. This deck feels real familiar to me. Cutlass Fury. That's a reference like three of you will get. Anyway, Pirates Cutlass, and then the Buccaneers Bravado. Now, why not? I'm going to peel through these pirates pretty quick. As your fleet admiral, Prosperous Pirates, we're getting more treasure. Boarding Party, Dargo. A lot of these are from Commander Legends. They really, really up the pirate game. Fathom Feet, Emberwild Captain. Really like that one. I like being the Monarch. The Monarch Pirate. I don't know. It has been a very, very long time since I have been on the Book of Many Faces. But on Facebook, there used to be, like 10 years ago, there used to be a settings, and you could go into your settings and the language, and you could choose English pirate, and everything. You wouldn't have friends, you would have mates, and it would piratize all the language on your Facebook page. Don't know if that's still a thing, but if it is, y'all go check it out. It was tons of fun. Merchant Raiders, Skirmisher. Now, the Lightning Rig Crew. This is, this is probably one of the better pirates in the entire deck. Just because it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Cast a pirate, you untap it. Now, I haven't counted as to how many pirates are in the deck. It is over on Architect, linked below. But yeah, there's a bunch. You could, especially with because our commanders just say deal damage to your opponents. Yeah. Cards, treasures. The Lightning Crew is where it's at. Coastline Marauders, Trove Tracker, Sailor of Means. I do have a Hull Breacher in there because it's a pirate. I feel like this is where it belongs. Yes, it is an insanely powerful card. It probably deserves a home in most wheel decks, but that's I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the mood for that. Sometimes I'm not. Most of the time, it's a pirate. The ghost of Ramirez DiPietro. Now, the sad part is we can't put original Ramirez DiPietro in here because it has black in the color identity. And this is, is it? Captain Vargas Wrath. This, I try to make this as different from the Vargas deck as possible. Goblin Trailblazer. Corsair. Daring Saboteur. Who doesn't love Goblin Pirates? Siren Storm Tamer. The Rig Hauler. Reaver. Slippery Scoundrel. I told you there's a lot of pirates now. Swaggering Corsair. Protein Raider. I'm sure I said that wrong. Stormfleet Sprinter. Swab Goblin. That's right. I wanted so many pirates in here, I'm willing to play a bear. Swashbuckler. I mean, what a name, right? What a name. You just almost expect this guy to have a hook on a hand. Spectral Sailor, Fanatical Firebrand, Dreamcaller Cyber. I was really surprised at the amount of pirates that are flying nowadays. Daring Buccaneer, Marauding Looter, Siren Lookout, Rishadon Airship, all the way back from Mercadian Mask. I was, in the Grand Creature Type update, I think this got... No, because they didn't acknowledge pirate till after the Grand Creature Type update. So, in the past 5 or 6 years, probably, Jumpstart gave us an actual pirate printing of it. Stormfleet Spy, Headstrong Brute, the Aerialist. Got to have a looter, and the Corsair Captain from Jumpstart. Because it's a great card. And then the Brass Herald, just cause pirates need all the help they can get. And with that many pirates, that many pirates getting into the red zone, I felt like we needed a Relentless Assault to kind of, double punch that attack step. So that's our I missed something. The pirates got to have a ship. Now, no, I did not do the new fancy vehicles. I went old school. That's a pirate ship. Mainly because we're not attacking with this anyway. It taps to deal that point of damage. It's a pinger. Yes, I know it's a 5-mana pinger, but that does trigger both our commanders, and it is the very first pirate ship. So let's look at our pirate removal. I'm going to consider a Braid pirate removal because it's a great card, and we're going to do it. But Fiery Cannonade, that's obvious. Admiral's Order, Lookout's Dispersal, and Hornswoggle. How has it been this long before we've got a card named Hornswoggle? Anyway, that brings us to our non-basic lands. Terramorphic Expanse is the second best card in the game, of course, as y'all know. The first best being Evolving Wilds. That's a running joke for the play group. Smoldering Crater. Swiftwater Cliffs. Is it Guildgate? It is. Is it Boilerworks? Also it is. Path of Ancestry, because, creature types and whatnot. The Thriving Isle and Thriving Bluff just felt piratey to me. And lastly, we've got to have our command tower. So that is Breeches and Malcolm. Just a reminder, there are so many legends in Commander Legends, but I do only use the partners one time. So I can cross those two off the list for my spreadsheet, and I haven't put my Christmas boxes up yet, I know. But maybe we can see 631's going on the wall. And that is it for that one. Stay tuned tomorrow for a little for the next deck, for a little Golgari action. But I do appreciate y'all watching. Y'all let me know what you think. But right now, we're going to shuffle and cut.